The one thing I was really excited about tonight is I just felt our game was good. And we talked about it before the game that we've had two great periods in the last 4 games and we only came away with 1 point. And in this game here, I just thought from start to finish, our third period was good. Our shift length was good. We had good changes, good tempo. We had contributions through the lineup. I thought like Lappy, Spaulding, and I thought Combs was a very good line for us tonight. So it gave us really good depth, and I liked our forward depth right now.
You think about playing the Rangers in the first round? Or have you?
Well, that's exciting. No, we heard we were playing the Rangers when we came off the ice, and I think it's great because obviously there's a little bit of a history there with the series last year, and the Rangers have had a good season. It's going to be exciting to go into New York and play those guys. And I just think for our guys now, they can catch a breath. We finished with 98 points. It's tough in this league to get in the playoffs, as all those teams know, looking from behind and have to say, boy, we need 98 points to get into the playoffs nowadays. And so we've got that behind us. The weight's off their shoulders a little bit to a degree. Now we can get excited about the playoffs, the most exciting time of the year.
Mike, speaking of taking a breath, your defensemen now can get some...
Yeah, for sure. Well, much needed rest. They've been taxed to the max. The minutes they've played, how they played, has been outstanding. And you look at a guy like, maybe a guy gets unnoticed like Chorney, and how he's come up and handled playing, the pressure of playing, and high-end minutes against some top players over the last week.
Mark was named your MVP yesterday. Was tonight effort a good punctuation on his regular season?
That was his first back-to-back other than in Florida. If you remember earlier in the year, because of the sickness to Grice, we had to play him on a back-to-back. His first back-to-back he's played, and I'm not sure what shutout that was for him, but he's had a great year. To get a shutout in a key game like this, rise to the occasion, heading into the playoffs, that's great for your goaltender.
Third line contributed both goals, or the elements of the third line contributed both goals. How important was that to get some secondary scoring?
Well, I just thought our depth tonight was outstanding. Like Sutter and Downey and Bennett. Bennett's game just keeps getting better and better, and you see him starting to play with confidence now, where probably 3 weeks ago he didn't, or maybe even 4 weeks ago, he didn't have that type of confidence. But you get a guy with an offensive player like Bo Bennett who gets some confidence and can really give a line a jump.
Mike, did you feel like your team's confidence ever wavered? Were there sleepless nights for you during this whole...
There's always sleepless nights, but I don't think our confidence wavered. No, in the way I look at it is how do we start games and how do we play when we're coming out of the gate, and that's a confidence thing. But I thought we started every game well in the last little while. No, we didn't finish them completely. We didn't have the same details in our game later in the game, but I thought tonight was a good test and we were right there.
Mike, I apologize if you've been asked this, but what do you feel the biggest challenges that the Rangers present as an opponent, and what do you think you guys do well when playing at your best that can counter that?
Yeah, we're going to take a real close look at the Rangers over the next few days, but for me, when we played them so far this year, the Rangers are a very patient team, as you saw last year. They're patient, they wait for their opportunities, so you have to hang in there with them in that type of game. You have to maximize your opportunities, but you just cannot take a step in the other direction and give them space and time. And we saw that a couple of situations this year where we just have one breakdown and they get a quick scoring chance, and it's the difference in the game.